G'day trainers, I hope you're all having a great day. It's here, 3 months on from the Pokemon Presents where we got the initial release of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, the teaser that rocked the Pokemon community. We have now got our second trailer. Now this both simultaneously gives us a lot and almost nothing at the same time, which is very interesting. It's very interesting to me. So we've done our live reaction. We streamed that one the other night. That was fun. It was really fun. But I want to go through this now. I want to go through it slowly. I want to see if there's anything that we can pick up and see if there's anything maybe I've noticed that you haven't. And of course, if you've noticed something that I don't mention in this video, make sure you let me know down below. All right, let's begin. So we're starting off. We have got some adorable Pokemon stickers here over in the corner. We got our little old Drifloon on the left. And the backpack, you can see that we have got, I believe that is the Scarlet symbol. That'll be the one for Scarlet, the orange? The orange. So obviously, with that symbol in the bag, the orange skirt, we know this is going to be, or the orange shorts, I'm not sure. We know this one's going to be the Scarlet main character. But nothing else is new here. They've got a really cool wooden bin, which I'm digging. Let's see what else we got. Obviously, we've now got our main Violet character. Not a lot else is new. We can see that we've got that Switch OLED over here in the corner. A lot of the stuff that we saw in the very first reveal trailer. So again, nothing really new here. Of course, we have another shot of the... Is it a villa? A manor? I don't think it's a manor. I'm going to call it a villa. I feel like for the place this is set, villa is probably the best way to describe it. Again, and I want this. I need to make this very, very clear for everybody. Game footage, not final. The game is going to look so much better than this, everybody. You got to remember, this is already going to be a compressed file from what's been sent from their actual recordings to what's been uploaded to YouTube. To me now, recording from that YouTube video, even without it, just go back, look at the way Legends Arceus looked in the first reveal trailer compared to the way it looks, the actual game looks. Night and day. They do not look like the same game at all, so please expect this to look a lot better. We of course see our character running over to, I'm assuming, what's going to be the professor's place. I'm pretty positive that that's going to be the professor's place. But this is one of my favorite parts of the trailer. We've already seen this, of course, but I am 100% certain that we are not going to be seeing your regular Poke Center and Pokemart throughout Scarlet and Violet. I'm willing to put money on it that this little kiosk, and I'm going to call it a kiosk because I think that's what it most resembles, that's going to be where we can go, we can heal our Pokemon, we can I'll touch on that one in a second, where we can heal, where we can buy more items, and I was going to say where we could trade our Pokemon, but there is a scene later on that makes me think we won't need this kiosk at all. But let's continue. We've obviously got this really cool, I think it's going to be like an arena in the background, because you've got those really pointed castle tips. This sort of looks like it's obviously very curved. I like it. I like it. I think it's going to be a bit of an arena, and I do think this is going to be very close to the water. I think we're going to be on the coast, because I believe those are palm trees, right? Just here to the left, they're palm trees. And I do believe they grow in coastal areas or near the water. So I think we're going to be right on the water here, somewhere on the eastern coast of the map, or the far southern. Obviously, we've got our two different pillars here. On our left, we've got the pillar for Scarlet, and on the right, we'll have one of the ones for Violet. I have seen a lot of people wonder if they are going to be, if that's the way to look. So in each game, you'll have one for Violet, one for Scarlet. I don't think so. I think that they have very purposefully shot it this way, indicating that if you're playing Scarlet, you're going to have those orange symbols on the left, and if you're playing Violet, you'll have the grape symbols on the right. Not a lot else. We've still got that huge cathedral in the background with the Pokeball monument. So, look, we saw that all in the first trailer. But again, nothing quite new yet. Actually, just left of center, what is that giant dome? So this giant dome, just left of center, you can see it right next to the Scarlet pillar. I'm hoping that's going to be like an exhibition hall. Something where maybe you have like the best of the best Pokemon battles. Or, because it's a cathedral, a bit more religious imagery. maybe something to do with that, a museum type thing. I don't know. I'm very excited to go and check out and see what that could be. We get our first sweeping shot of the game. Again, it looks very choppy. It's early on. It's early. That's fine. But we do get to see some cool things, like we have some lakes that are going to be scattered around the world. I really, really like that massive waterfall. So I think either HMs will make a return, or the ability to just use an appropriate Pokemon to surf will be back, because that... Oh, what if we're getting like a water-based Victory Road and that's where you have to go? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That could be super cool. And there isn't a lot else. We've obviously got quite a few buildings here, but because of the quality of the video, because of how early it is, we can't really make anything else out. This tall building over here could be a lighthouse maybe, because it is on the coast. But I guess we'll just have to wait till maybe future trailers to see what that really is. Maybe they'll give us a better up-close vision. Of course, we now get the title reveals. We've already got, but we've still got that real nice differing patterns for both Scarlet and Violet. And we'll see why at the end of this video. Guys, these are the professors, and I love them. I love them so much. I don't even know how to explain it. I love them both. Uh, like look at Gigachad, Professor Gigachad. Like, he has me hating my own appearance. Look at that jawline. Man, I'm so excited. I'm definitely playing both. Oh, just the professor designs are so cool. And one thing we're going to see throughout this entire trailer, and what's probably going to be very prevalent throughout the entire story of Generation 9, it's going to be a real a past and future motif. So obviously with our two legendaries, which we did see and get named, you'll see one has a very, olden day, back in the day type of feel to him, while the other is super advanced, futuristic. It's great. And both of these professors properly represent that. Now, I'll come back in just a second once they do get their name reveals, so I make sure I don't butcher those. So we've got Professor Sada here, who I didn't notice the first time, has got fangs. We got ourselves a sexy vampiric Pokemon professor, and that is a line I never thought I would ever say. But I love her. I think Professor Sada is one of the coolest designed professors that we've ever seen in a Pokemon game. And she's going to be the main professor for Pokemon Scarlet. As you can see, and probably based off their two appearances, she's going to be more focused on the past. Or I guess we can assume she's going to be more focused on the past. She's got more of an olden day design. She's got, that real ruffled... That's really cool. It's like ruffled feathers on a lab coat, but that's cool. But she's also got like that sort of a Native American feel. I know this isn't based on Native America, but she's also got those sort of arrowheads on her necklace. That's really cool as well. I like it. And it's completely contrasting to Professor Gigachad, or Professor Turo. Professor Turo. Who obviously you can see he looks like he's wearing like a flight suit or an exosuit. He's going to be the he's going to be the professor for Pokemon Violet. And obviously going to be more focused on the future. It does look like both of their boards are the same, actually. I might have to go into a bit more detail on that, but the boards look the same. So maybe they're studying the exact same thing. They've just got different ideas of what that means. Similar to in Legends Arceus, where Diamond and Pearl clans were talking about Almighty Sinnoh and who it is. Turns out they were both kind of right, both kind of wrong. It could be something like that. Both of these guys are studying the exact same thing, but they're just coming from it from a different thought pattern. Of course, we get our starter trio. We, of course, have Sprigatito, Quaxley, and Fuecoco looking magnificent. This is probably going to be the introduction to the three Pokemon when they come out. When the trainers, or the new trainers, first get to the professor's place, they're going to see them. And when they do that little introduction, remember in Sword and Shield, they had their little playing around introduction, and you saw them just running around the professor's place. It was cute. And I feel like they're going to do that. And I feel like that's exactly what this is, actually, because you'll see in just a moment, they are doing a little bit of a play around. So you got Sprigatito. Okay, hold on. For starters, Sprigatito sounds cute as heck. I'm still... I still haven't seen anything that's going to make me not want to pick Sprigatito. But just watch this. Watch Quaxley. Look at the absolute amount of sass that's coming off this little blue boy. Look at him. I'm getting a lot of Josuke vibes from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures from this doc. And now that I've said that out loud, I'm thinking I'm going to main Quaxley. Just look at him. Super cute. And of course, just Fuecoco. He seems like he's just happy to be there. He's about to eat an orange. He's just happy, man. He's just happy. He's going to be happy. Now this. This is going to be your rival of the game. And I love her. This is Nimona. She's already an experienced Pokemon trainer, and she's going to be the one that helps and guides you and gives you information throughout the game. And apparently she's a pretty powerful Pokemon trainer as well. But just look at her design. Like, it's so cool. It really, really is. And I do believe that her appearance will change depending on Scarlet or Violet. Obviously, Scarlet, she'll have the orange type. Violet, she'll have the purple. I wonder if her eyes change. I wonder if she'd have different color. No, I don't think so. I think that'd get a bit too weird. But this is going to be Nimona, our main rival and friend of the game. I don't have much else to say about it. I really, really love her design. I love that they have gone for an older character. I do wish that our main player characters were a bit older as well. They've gone younger. In Sword and Shield, they were a bit, or at least they felt a lot older. And I really dug that. I thought that was great, especially as being an older Pokemon fan. But yeah, Nimona. I'm expecting huge things from her. Now this adorable little Pokemon is going to be our Pikachu clone of Generation 9. This is Pawmi. Pawmi is super cute. Pawmi's a little stuffed mouse, a stuffed electric mouse is probably the best way to say. Obviously, it's the electric mouse Pokemon, but there's not a lot to go into. So Pawmi is going to be an electric type Pokemon. Again, you've got Nimona just coming in, really, really taking the reins as a sort of that upperclassman feel, as that mentor, that sort of big sister role that I believe she is going to play throughout this entire series. So you saw them. That was the first Pokemon battle you'll have. That'll be right after you pick your starter. You'll get challenged by Nimona. Now we get this next part, and I know I said earlier in the video that part excited me the most. This part actually excites me the most. 100%. For starters, the power of science is amazing. Yes, it is. But watch what this next text box says. If you connect with friends, you can head out on adventures together, up to 4 of you at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got co-op, multiplayer, PvE Pokemon, and I am so excited. It's going to be great. I can't wait to see what this looks like. It's amazing. I am so excited for this. I'm going to stop because you're just going to hear me ramble. And I think, again, this is kind of what that was insinuating. Obviously, you've got a 4th player running up on a 3rd. There's clearly going to be character customizations because they do all look quite different. Different but the same. But at least we still have character customizations. Well, whether that will be the same as like Sword and Shield customizations, we're yet to see. But that's what this is indicating. They were about to all head up, or they're just finishing going on in a co-op adventure. Now, you can see they're kind of just doing the same animations over and over again. To me, I think that means that there really could be different emotes that you're going to be able to throw out. So I don't think you're going to have any sort of live chats or anything. If you do, that would be incredible. But seeing that Pokemon is predominantly a children's game, I don't think we're going to see live chats. Similar to like we don't have until recently, in Pokemon Unite, the MOBA. But that's it. So it looks like we've got our 3 starters plus a Pikachu. We do have some Pokemon appearing on the board back here in this little Pokemon kiosk. We've obviously got a Quillfish over here right on the end. Quillfish was obviously very heavily featured within Legends Arceus with the Overquill that you could get, the new form. You can't really make a lot of other things out. You've obviously got a laptop. You got what looks to be a delicious looking cup of coffee. And then this last one, I think this is going to be either a sort of a billboard or a notice for the gym or the Pokemon League challenge. To me, that looks like a trainer. It actually kind of looks like Pokemon Trainer Blue, who's sort of just throwing his Pokeball up in the air. Um, Apart from that, though, not a lot else here. It seems you'll be able to customize a lot, not just their their hair, but their bags, their pants, their socks, shoes, everything. We've obviously got several different biomes here. We've got our desert biome, we've got our coastal biome, our snowy biome, and our cave biome. I think that's going to be exciting. But because we've just come off all four of them playing together, does this mean, or is this indicating you're not going to be sort of tethered to each other? You'll be able to stay connected even while you're all out in the overworld? That would be really cool. Excellent, we got some more Pokemon. We've got our Flaffy over here. Now, in my reaction video, I wasn't sure if this was a new Pokemon or if this was going to be a regional form of Badoo. And I was wrong. I was completely wrong. This isn't a regional form. This is a brand new Pokemon. Its name is Smoliv. Small Olive. It's going to be a grass normal type Pokemon. And the interesting part about this, it kind of looks like you've got Legends Arceus mechanics, right? You've got the trainer sneaking up on the Pokemon. Makes me think, are we going to keep that same mechanic? I do. I hope we do. I loved that mechanic. I thought it made Pokemon feel the way it felt when I was 8 years old playing. But what comes up in next? It doesn't look like that the trainer has thrown out a Pokemon to engage or thrown a Pokeball. It does look like they are just going straight from this to obviously the cry we've all seen a million times. And then you see her throw the Pokeball. So it's not like she's just thrown it while she was in the overworld. It's like she's had to enter the battle first. I hope they don't do that. Look, I'd understand if they do and they want to keep that mechanic to just the Legends franchise. But I feel like they've got something really, really good here that a lot of people really enjoyed. And I hope they can capitalize on it. This little guy. This little guy is breaking the internet right now. Now, while I have never been a giant fan of, I guess, Pokemon that look like this, I haven't. I'm not going to lie and say, oh, he's kind of cute. I like his name. Do you want to guess what his name is? If you're watching this, look, you've probably already seen. But his name is LeChonk. As in, like, he's a big chunky boy. And I thought that was hilarious. I lost it on my reaction stream. I'm excited to see what he evolves into, but this little guy is obviously the Hog Pokemon. He's going to be normal type. He's probably going to be, the Zigzagoon, the Poochyena of this game. But yeah, not a lot else there. So we now go into the battle UI. I love seeing this sort of thing. I really do. I love it. I don't like this UI. I think it's terrible. I'm going to be very upset if this is actually what it looks like. And that's purely because it just looks chunky. It looks outdated. For starters, if you have a look at the bottom, it has press Y to check status, which, cool. I want to be able to check the status. But in Legends Arceus, you had that really cool menu where, you pressed Y to go into your bag, or X to go to a different Pokemon, or A, or whatever it was, or to a Pokeball. And it just felt more natural. I'm a little upset they're not going to do that. Maybe there'll be an option to change it so that can just go to a player's preference. But I'm hoping this is just an early stage of what their UI is going to look like, because I don't like it. I don't. Look, I'm sure it would grow on me. It's very clean. It's very, I guess, aesthetically pleasing like that. But it's also just very bleh. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That was interesting. Did you guys notice that? I'm going to assume that this is a Pokemon trainer. Well, it is. You'll see that they're a Pokemon trainer in just a second. But did you notice this character or this NPC looked directly at you and didn't initiate a battle? Weird, right? Like, a battle will initiate, but we can't tell if that's because the character has pressed A or not. But normally, you're going to get a battle. If you lock eyes with another trainer, that has been like trainer education 101 since Pokemon Red and Blue. Uh, so again, early game, a lot is going to change, but still, yeah. We've also got a couple of Flabebe here in the background. It looks like we've got 3 Flabebe, just sort of floating around, living their best life. Excellent. Yep. Got a bit more representation from other gens. So we have got some different signage here. Obviously, we've still got our trainer tossing a Pokeball. We have got a Wingull up here, so good to see Wingull's making a return. Actually, we knew we would, because I believe in the first trailer, did we see a bunch of Pelipper? Maybe. But look, you can see, obviously, the red here, these kiosks. We're obviously going to have that Pokemon Center. The blue is obviously going to be a Pokemart. Green, maybe you need to visit a green to set up a co-op session. Or I'm not sure. I really don't know what the green is. My first guess would be co-op, but we're just going to have to wait to find out. But I'm digging. I'm absolutely loving these kiosk designs. It's really going to add to that full immersion of that open world. More examples of the emotes. And this here, that wasn't done from a menu. They were just standing out there. It was going from their hand. That looks like you're going to be able to just free trade with people wherever you want. And that's great. We knew Larvitar was going to be in this game. We now know Bagon as well. Now, I'm a little worried at that, because I feel like they're going to be version exclusives. Granted, I'll play both and I'll get what I want on my team. But I'm assuming because they're trading these two, maybe in Scarlet you can get Larvitar, Violet you can get Bagon. I'm probably going to Violet main, and I know I want Larvitar, and I'd love to just find one in the wild, but look, it's all speculation. That's all just speculation. But still, trading from anywhere is crazy amazing. Look at the Venonats in the wild, man. I don't remember the last time I was playing a Pokemon game and just came across a Venonat in the wild. They're just so cool. They're simple designs. I love it. Yep, more Pokemon in the caves, by the water. We've seen these before. That Gengar looks incredible. In my reaction trailer, I was losing my mind thinking that this was a new regional form for Frostlass. And it wasn't until a recent content creator I've met jumped into the stream and informed me that this is actually a Pokemon from Gen 7. And as most of you guys know, early on, and I haven't gotten to it yet, I wasn't a big Sun and Moon fan. I didn't like the designs. It actually was the main point that I dropped off from Pokemon. And it hasn't been until recently I've gotten back. And yeah, so not a Frostlass variant, just a Pokemon from Sun and Moon that I'm not personally acquainted with yet. I love the design though. We got an epic looking Talonflame. Like, that Talonflame is incredible. I'm definitely going to have one on my team. Look at it. Look at it. It is a bad bird, man. Oh, hold on. All right. We have I don't want to say a Pokemon Stadium, but we've got an arena of some sort here. We've got some symbols. I'm going to say maybe this is going to be a gym leader's one. Maybe it's going to be a grass type gym leader, because it's green in the background. It's surrounded by flowers. This could be the first gym that we get to go to in the game. Apart from that, are they Sunflora? Are they potted Sunflora? They are. They were. I don't know what that flag symbol is. We've seen it a couple of times. It could belong to the, I guess, the villainous group of the series. That I want to touch on just real quick. Look at this. Watch this again. Do you reckon that's a cutscene? I think it has to be. Maybe the rock type or the ground type gym leader is going to burst out of the ground on the back of a new giant Onyx clone. Obviously, we've got our little Pikachu running through the really, really poorly done grass. Now, this is amazing. Now, before I press play again, this next part is not gameplay footage. They make it very clear that this is not gameplay footage. It looks incredible. When I saw this, my jaw dropped. And this is where we're going to get introduced to our 2 legendaries of the game. Let's just watch. I'm not going to pause again until we see the legendaries. I might wait. Actually, let's watch the whole thing, and then we'll go and talk. I am going to pause it there. Guys, these are our new legendary Pokemon. On the left, we have got Koraidon. Koraidon, I believe, translates roughly to past. And on the right, we've got Miraidon. So roughly, again, I think that translates to future. Obviously, Koraidon on the left is going to be our Scarlet legendary, as you can tell very clearly. And on the right, Miraidon will be the legendary we can get in Violet. I love these designs. I was the first to say, and this is where I'm going to sound a little contradictory. I just said before I fell off Sun and Moon because of the animation. These guys look super ultra beastie to me, but I love these designs. So maybe that's hinting I'm really going to enjoy Sun and Moon, but just look at the designs, guys. Look at Koraidon. Look at the different textures on his chest. That sort of wheel type thing he's got going on his chest. And of course, look at Miraidon. Look at the eyes. They've got like 8-bit LED lights as the eyes, like individually lit pixels for the eyes. That is so cool. We, of course, get our cover arts. And the best part, we get a release date. Friday, November 18th, 2022. I was hoping for October. November feels more right. Guys, we've got dates. We know when they're coming. That's really it. I'm planning. I think I've already put in. It's just got to be approved. I've got 2 weeks of leave planned for this time, and I'm going to take my Christmas holidays early. And it's just going to be Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. What I do want to point out: look at the different designs on the Scarlet and Violet case. The images at top. Look at those little images. They are different, right? Slightly different designs. A little Koraidon-y and a little Miraidon-y. Guys, that was the trailer. That was the second trailer that we got for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, releasing just before Christmas this year. What was your favorite part? Tell me, what are you most excited about from this trailer? I feel like it's either got to be co-ops or these legendaries or trade from anywhere. I think they're probably the 3 biggest things, and I love each of them. I'll take this moment to remind everyone here on the channel, we are doing a Scarlet and Violet giveaway. I was originally going to do physical copies. However, that could take a long time, especially with the whole pandemic thing, and Post, especially Australian Post, isn't very good. So I'm thinking now I might just get them digital codes, and that way people can download them the day it comes out. And in Australia, they come out early, so I think you'll get them early as well. But guys, to enter that competition, all you need to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below with which Pokemon you're choosing as your starter. Will it be Sprigatito, Fuecoco, or Quaxley? And if you want a second entry for this one, head on over to my Twitter, follow me, and at me the exact same response, guys. I will pick a winner live on stream, and I'll get them those codes as soon as this game is released. Have a great day.